So it turns out that United cannot play 10 men away and even at home. And United lose 10. I mean, United lose 2-1 to Newcastle away from home. And the talk of the town is that Carrick has been exposed. Yes, to some extent, I would also support that. But of course, players never took the responsibility. When you rate these players, you will see, I think none of them could actually cross to a six. Most of them, they played average game. From the captain, of course, they tried to step up in those late minutes of the game, like from 70. But the whole of the squad was not performing to their best. And when Newcastle got this red card, you would think maybe because United actually uh, got a 1-1, like a draw, just immediately after Newcastle got that red card and got us 1-0 down, then United got also 1-1, and you would think now we are getting into it, but it actually turns United cannot contain 10 men at all. I don't know what spirit comes to these United players, and I think there was some kind of a spirit that visited Michael Carrick also this time. First of all, delays to substitute Ruben, I mean, to bring on Amad Diallo, and brings on players that, imagine, brings on Tyrell Malaysia. I'm even forgetting the name of Tyrell Malaysia. But this is a guy who was a disaster to us. Clearly, you could see Tyrell Malaysia running up and down. He's all over the left flank. Is I think he just doesn't have the ideas of what he should do on the pitch. And I think Malaysia should be playing for maybe under 21 from the academy. Let him start from there. I heard sometime he was playing for with matches with the under 21, and I think that is his place. And he should. I don't think he should be substituted again on the pitch, because the display that he showed he deserves to play for a lower level, not competing for Premier. I mean United that is chasing for Champions League by next season. I don't think this is how these players should be performing. And if you have to rate them, Benjamin Sesko, you would clearly see him struggling also. And all the players just played below average, I would say. But I was grateful to Bruno Fernandes' performance towards the end of the game, the 70 something. I mean, for 30, around 30 minutes onwards, he played a beautiful game just before we conceded a second goal that led to, of course, Newcastle getting away with the 3 points. And it's not good at all for Man United. First loss of the in about 10 matches, and under Michael Carrick, first loss. And I don't know what Carrick has to do now. I think this is the time he has to act also. He has not felt before the pain of losing a game from Manchester United. I kept on making videos of how Michael Carrick was seemed very comfortable coaching Manchester United, but I think this is the time he has to work on the little things that these players need to, of course, improve on. And one of it is, I think, what these players have to concentrate throughout the game. That's what I think, guys. Because you see, mm, they only tried to like they could pull something towards the ending minutes of the game when the game was dying, but of course time caught on us and they even forgot to defend. I love the substitutes that Carrick brought on. Of course, they all did something. Madialo, you could clearly see him pulling something out of that left wing. I mean, Yes, right wing. And Zakzi is another guy I would also give my praise. He did something when he came on. So all the forwards that he brought on, the subs who were the forwards, did something apart from. Forget about Malaysia, guys. This guy has lost it for Man United. I don't think he can step up his game anymore. We just wait for the season to end and we hear those the suitors and we let him out. That's what I think. And we now remain at 51 points, position number 3. Of course, Chelsea beat Aston Villa 4-1, and they now they try to come up a little bit. And that's where we are. That's where we are. I don't know how you feel. First loss of the Michael Carrick era, and people are beginning to criticize him. Yes, yes. The saying is that he's been exposed. Yes, there are some things that he needs to work on. Also, Michael Carrick with his coaching staff. And our next game will be Aston Villa, and I don't know. Aston Villa just lost to Chelsea, and you could clearly see these were hungry guys. They were hungry for those goals, and I don't know how we shall manage to contain them. We shall be playing at Old Trafford, yes, but it will be another hard one to crack. And Michael Carrick has to motivate his squad, and yes, we need a win. We need to respond to these loss by winning a game of football against Aston Villa. Cheers, guys.